Hello, Ron Harrison here from the Unlimited Success Agency and Unlimited Success Financial. And I'm here to share with you all of the things that we do under our umbrella of services, if you want to call it that. And we typically, almost everything we do directly is insurance and financial services. But we also work through referral people for other products and services that can really help individuals, families, and businesses. So let's just start. This will be about 10 minutes. Let's just start to take a look to see what we have that we can offer people. First of all, living benefits life insurance. I feel this is the most important thing that we do. Most of us know about old-fashioned life insurance, right? And old-fashioned life insurance, somebody passes away, somebody gets some money. That should be called death insurance. Well, living benefits life insurance, it is a giant pile of money, a pot of money, if you want to call it that, for major medical issues like heart attack, stroke, cancer, kidney failure, ALS, head trauma, burns in a fire, Alzheimer's diagnosis, terminal diagnosis, chronic illness issues. You can reach into that giant bucket of money to pay for those things when your health insurance or when your savings account won't pay for those things or can't pay for those things. So that's one of the things we do, the most important thing, again, that I feel. Second is mortgage protection. For most people, their home is their most expensive asset. So as they're paying for that house, if something happens for them where they can't make the payments, whether they can't go to work or they're on disability because of a major medical issue, they can again reach into a giant pile of money. That's what I think about what we do. We provide a giant pile of money in different for different reasons, right? Well, one of those is mortgage protection, so they can reach into that giant pile of money to pay off the house, make their monthly payments, whatever they might want to do when they have qualifying events that happen. Final expense insurance. Most people, when they get older in life, they don't want to leave debt to their family. They don't want to leave burial expenses to their family. So final expense insurance, $35, $45, $50,000. Final expense can pay off those debts that a person doesn't want to have lingering for their family, and also pay for those final, um, the funeral costs and those sorts of things. Uh, Typically, it can last your whole lifetime until you need it. So it's really a great asset to have sitting there for the just in case times. Indexed accounts. I'm going to talk about the 4 or 5 different things we do as far as indexed accounts. So the 3 things I talked about before are protection. Now I'm going to talk about growing your money. And when you grow your money, one of the more important things is you don't want to have giant losses, right? Stock market, we know stock market can go up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Indexed accounts go up when the market does well, go sideways. They lock in when the market crashes. So indexed accounts are a great place to put the money you do not want to lose. And it's completely safe from stock market loss. So let's see the types of index accounts we can do. First one are flex cash accounts. These are sort of like flexible spending plans that a person can have. So you set aside money after your taxes, you set aside money in these accounts and they're indexed. So they go up and sideways, up and sideways. And nice thing is they're outside of the IRS control, so you can do anything with the money. We've had people set these up as retirement plans, and then along the way, they can take money out to use for whatever they want, to go on a trip with their family. It doesn't really matter the need because it's their own money. And being indexed is that it's money that they set aside that they know they will not lose when the market crashes, but they can still make some money on it when the market does well. And they can make far more money than they can off of what you have in a savings account. Retirement accounts, we help people set those up through index plans because the biggest thing for retirees is they don't want to lose their money and they don't want to run out of money, right? Well, the retirement accounts we set up through index accounts can serve both of those purposes. Never lose a penny because of the market and never run out of money. Savings accounts. Sometimes people have maybe 5% of their paycheck every month they put in a savings account at the bank. Well, challenges with savings accounts at the banks. First of all, some banks have financial issues, right? So I won't talk about those things. But the other reasons that people may not want to use savings accounts is first, savings account, you earn interest on it, very, very little interest. Well, the index accounts that we do that can act like a savings account, they can earn 4 or 5 times what a savings account can earn. Then the second thing, even though you earn a little bit of interest on a savings account, you still have to pay taxes on that interest every year. The accounts that we do, the index accounts, most of them are tax deferred, meaning you don't have to pay taxes on it. Some you don't have to pay taxes ever on those accounts. Lastly, about the savings account, the bank gets your money and they pay you a little bit, and then they loan it out for a giant amount of money that they make, their profits, right? Well, with our savings accounts and these things we're talking about, you can be your own bank. Get the bank out of the picture, get rid of that middleman. College savings accounts. We can design special programs that are targeted for college. Now, the nice thing about the ones that we do is that when you set those up, it's targeted for college, but let's say the child doesn't go to college, then the money is free to use however the person chooses. Whereas if they were stuck in the IRS's 529 or other similar college plans, those are restricted to college use. If it's not used for college, then there are penalties and 10% on taxes, all sorts of things. So we help families figure out how to fund at least part of college through these index plans. Finally, index Roth accounts. A lot of people like Roth accounts because the money goes in after taxes, never ever taxed again. We can help with those things, and rather than being on the stock market roller coaster, our Roth IRAs, the Roth accounts we set up, are indexed so they have that bottom floor where you can never ever lose a penny because of what the market does. Next thing we do to help people protect their money is rollovers, and we do rollovers with zero tax implication, and they're tax deferred rollovers, so the money is never taxed until you decide to take it out whenever you want. And there are 2 times that people, well, 3 times that people use these rollovers. First thing is like when they're retiring from a job, they can take that old 401k and roll it into something safe as opposed to something in the stock market roller coaster. Second thing they can do is when people uh, switch from one job to another, then they can take their old 401k or 403b, whatever it is, put it in index plans with us, and then start a new one with their new company, start getting the match and those sorts of things. Then the last thing, as far as these rollovers, a lot of people get inherited rollovers, and we help with those. There are really some major tax implications with inherited plans. They must be rolled over properly to avoid Uncle Sam's wrath as far as taxes. So we help people with inherited rollover plans too, and get those things set up in indexed accounts. Small business employer plans, we help people set those up because they often, that might be the second or third thing they want to look at later as they're running their business. So we help set these up in any number of ways as benefits to the employer and employee. We do partnership strategies when we help set these plans up for business partners. We do key man protection, which is super important when a partnership is going along and they want to make sure that that company is safe and sound. We help get that set up so they know what the benefits are going to be when one of those people is no longer part of the business. Ownership retirement plans. Sometimes retirement is the last thing on a business owner's mind. We help them set these up at a minimum amount to start, and as time goes by, they can build those plans up, and they're, of course, all indexed, just like all that we do. And employee benefit plans, super important to retain your employees or attract more employees, right, or better employees. We help with all of those things. Now, related products. We have some referral services that we help people with because these things come up all the time when we're talking with clients. Legal Shield, really, really important to have set aside through Legal Shield. You have lawyers at your disposal in case you need it. You can set up wills and trusts and those sorts of things. So Legal Shield, really, really important for both individuals and for business. College Ready is an organization, a company that guarantees people will get ready for the college of their choice. They work with families that have children in 6th through 11th grade to make sure they get into their choice of college. and make sure they are eligible for huge amounts of grants. Awesome service. Then finally, we have a Medicare referral partner that we work with. This is my first year of getting into Medicare, and this person helped me out tremendously. So all of these referral partnerships we have are no fees to talk with them, and some of these have no fees at all. And it's really important to at least talk to an expert. And these are people that we trust, and we've done business with them, so we feel comfortable about sharing their information, contact information with clients and friends and people that we know. So anyway, that is our catalog of services. You can go look at our website, unlimitedsuccessfinancial.com. Now the site is under construction. We're always adding more products, services, videos, and things like that in there. So bear with us, but please take a look, get a hold of us at any time to find out how we can help you and your family protect and preserve the assets you have. So take care. Have a fantastic day. Thank you, everyone.